We're here for BCB's Media Day and website relaunch, a really exciting time for BCB Promotions, and I'm joined by one of BCB's newest signings, Tyselle Walfall. Tyselle, thank you so much for coming down on what is a big day for us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Now, the professional debut, your journey starts with us in September the 6th.
Yeah.
I remember speaking to you, I think it must have been last year now, a long while back now, about waiting on this date.
Yeah.
As always with the first ones, sometimes it's very difficult for that to happen and these dates to come up. But we finally got one now. Just what are your thoughts on your first fight?
Yeah, I've had some troubles and stuff with the medicals. It was all taking a bit too long. I've not boxed now for like 6 months. My last fight was the national final back end of last year. So yeah, just ready to go, man. Can't wait.
And it's another stacked show in Northampton. There's a real good sort of boxing scene building down there. I know you've seen and been around the guys that have already boxed to a certain level now, and you've got the likes of Ben Vaughan and people pushing on and on and on. It's a great time for boxing in the town.
Yeah, it's really starting to pick up. Obviously, our gym, Team Shoebox, we've got loads of great pros, some that are at the top level, some that are still getting there, and then there's me just starting out. So yeah, hopefully reach the top level soon.
Well, let's talk about the start of that journey. So, as I say to most people when I speak to them on the phone when we do these press release interviews, I always say, why boxing? What is it that got you into it, and what was your boxing journey from a youngster?
I just love fighting, man. I was a naughty kid. I was always fighting, always. My cousins and like just in general in the streets. And my dad took me to a gym when I must have been about 4 or 5, and I was sparring like big kids then. But then I stopped boxing, started playing football. Didn't box again until I was about 16, just sort of leaving school. And then I restarted like an amateur career when I was 17. Had 4 fights, and then COVID hit, and I didn't box them for a couple of years. And then I joined Shoebox with James Conway, and he really helped me out. I was fighting at super heavyweight before, so lost a bit of weight.
Yeah.
Started taking it more seriously when I became an adult, and now I'm here.
Now, Shoebox is one of the many sort of sister gyms that BCB has, and James and the guys there, they do tremendous work. Just talk a little bit about what the atmosphere is like in the gym. Again, we've talked previously about so many good fighters that are in there, but everyone just seems to love training there. I only hear good things.
Yeah. Everyone's always training hard. Like when we spar, we don't spar often. We'll only spar like once or twice a week. But when we do spar, we spar hard like every time. It's so competitive. Like if you have a week off or you're slacking at all, you'll see yourself falling behind. You have to pick it up. You got to stay, and because the level is so high. And everyone's always sort of got a camp. Like Kieran just had his camp now for his fight in Japan. So I've been doing loads of sparring with him to get him ready for that. And then I'll be fighting, so I'll need the sparring. So we're always able to help each other.
And when you see guys like Kieran and Ben and the guys up here like Tyler and Liam that have gone on to achieve massive things, it's good that it gives you like a route that you can see that you're starting off in the same venue that these guys started off on, and they're going on to achieve massive things.
Yeah, it definitely helps. Like it's like the light at the end of the tunnel almost, isn't it? Like all the hard work, it's going to take you somewhere.
And just a quick word for all those that are buying tickets and coming out to support you. We know it's not an easy thing, and it's a difficult time for people at the moment, but it's so vital, isn't it, that people that can and are able to spend the money and come and see you.
Yeah, I desperately need everyone there, and once they come to one fight, they'll want to come to all of them anyway. I've got a very fan-friendly style, and you can definitely expect knockouts.
Absolutely. Well, we're really looking forward to seeing it, and we'll be there in September.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tyselle.